Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Coshocton, Ohio, where we find a Newbie Frauditor, aka Anarchist, who likes to run his mouth. He thinks he knows everything, but he knows very little indeed. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
How nosy today?
It just makes people suspicious about what's going on.
Suspicious. That's a misdemeanor or a felony? How you doing? Name and badge number?
It's 38.
38. Name?
Yeah, I'm investigating, so yeah, you do.
What are you investigating?
You have a problem with this?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
And in the state of Ohio, I have to suspected of a crime before you ID.
Yeah, 2921.29. You ever heard of it? Have you read it?
Well, it appears that the lad is a YouTube law expert. He's quoting statutes, or is that statutes? And I don't know, I guess that he knows this guy in the truck because, well, who knows? Why else would you stick your nose in there? But he kept saying we. So I'm going to assume he knows this guy in the truck. Let's carry on.
So there's no reason for the mailboxes?
What?
There's no reason for you to be taking a picture of the mailbox, according to you?
Absolutely. Smith v. Cummings says that we have the right to film law enforcement in the course of their duties.
I can't. I'm doing a story on Coshocton.
What's your story?
Can't tell you that.
I'm not going
I
to tell
can't
you.
be curious about your story?
You can search.
You can be curious.
Okay. I'm curious.
We don't answer questions.
Because until the story comes out, I don't know.
Name and badge number, sir?
Okay.
Now that man is going to ignore him the entire time. But Smith versus Cummings, let's see. Citizens have a right to videotape public police action. I don't know about all that. Well, be that as it may, they don't answer questions anyway, so this ought to be interesting, huh? Let's go ahead and carry on.
Well, if people are concerned that you're going to, try to break in their mailbox and things like that,
Aw.
that's what I'm doing here.
Aw.
I mean, you can see where people would be, I didn't say you did, I said that's what they're concerned with.
Aw.
Okay, well, I'm
Their concern is none of our business.
but nothing, I've done nothing illegal.
Okay, I didn't say you did. I just asked you to ID yourself, that's all.
Right. And unless we've broken the law in some kind of way, we don't have to show you ID.
I'm not saying that you do. I'm just asking as a courtesy. I told you why I was here.
Right.
We're having a conversation.
Right.
I'd like to know who I'm talking to for officer safety. Okay. Do I have a reason to be? Okay.
You the one who brought it up. You tell us.
I don't know that.
Oh, yes, indeed. They're the feelings police, sonny boy. Didn't you know that, you little snowflake? The lad's apparently a few cans short of a six-pack, not to mention a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Not on any call I go to. So any call I go to, I ask people for ID. Now, they don't always have to provide it. You're right about that. But that doesn't mean I can't ask. Does that make sense?
I've been doing stories in a lot of cities. And this is the first time
Okay.
Let's just explain it like this. You can ask and we can respectfully decline.
Mailboxes is a little weird. It's a little suspicious. They want to make sure everything's okay. Okay.
Did anyone see us breaking into a mailbox? They didn't, did they?
I didn't say that. I never once said that.
Well, their concern is none of my business.
Okay.
The lad appears to be a bit arrogant. Yeah, well, in his pea-sized brain, though, he's not arrogant. He's just better than everybody else. That's what happens when you're a YouTube law expert. Yeah, after you spend maybe 2 or 3 days watching YouTube videos, you're an expert on the law. Didn't you know that?
Their concerns don't trump my rights. Our rights.
I didn't say there was. We're just having a conversation.
3841.
Yeah, not very consensual either.
Well, you don't have to talk to me.
You don't have to talk to us either. You can go kick rocks and flip-flops.
No.
You can go kick rocks. We don't have to talk to you.
Okay, you don't have to. You're absolutely right.
You're right. You can go.
While I'm talking to him.
You can
You
go.
have that right.
You can go.
Speaking of rocks, I believe this lad has rocks for brains. Who would stand around there and talk to a police officer in this manner? Of course, you noticed that for the large part, he's being ignored. Let's carry on, find out.
We didn't ask you to come here.
Is there any other public buildings so I can let our discussion?
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe there's anything else today.
None of your business.
So just to let you know, you're probably gonna get calls about that too, because again, this is a tight knit.
That's fine, and you can tell them that.
We like to know what's going on. So taking pictures is a little bit suspicious.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious.
Well, if you're taking pictures of people's mailboxes, that you gotta admit that's suspicious. I would want to know why somebody was taking pictures.
And it's none of your business.
Okay. So were you more or less taking pictures of the building? Yes. Okay, well that's a better way to explain it.
You know what? We don't have to answer her questions. Don't answer any more of her questions.
Okay, I'm not.
Here we can see the reflection of the jackwagon in the truck's mirror. Yeah, note the dark glasses and the hat and the cocky attitude. Yeah, well, I tell you what, the lad was arrested on his very first audit. We'll take a look at that after we're done with this, but for now, let's carry on, because he's not going to get any satisfaction today. He's going to ask that male sheriff for his name and badge number. Watch how he's ignored.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Don't answer any more of her questions.
Pictures of local buildings.
Yes.
Okay.
The city of Coshocton.
Okay.
In general, we've taken pictures of houses, we've taken pictures.
Unless we've broken the law, what we're doing is none of your business, Sergeant.
And I've been talking about coming up here because you're only 40 minutes away from where I live.
Okay.
I've been talking about coming up here. A friend of mine actually lives in town here sometimes. I work with her.
Okay.
And I kept saying I was going to be coming up here, but I never made it.
Well, it's not something that happens around here a lot, and like I said, this is tight knit community. Pretty much everybody knows everything.
I wonder if this man in the truck is the lad's daddy. That would be really pitiful, wouldn't it? You can't even raise your son right. Look, you send him out into the world, you're supposed to give him skills to succeed, not to fail. Maybe he already has an arrest record. Is that the problem? 99% of frauditors are convicted criminals, so that wouldn't be surprising.
So when somebody strange is taking pictures of what looks like, mailboxes, they're gonna give us a call, and we're gonna stop and ask them.
So if I were taking pictures of birds, would you stop and ask me the same thing? You're ridiculous, Sergeant.
Okay.
Why don't you go about your business and we'll go about our business?
Okay, well, I understand that, and I understand about getting the artwork for the old buildings. I'm not trying to hem up your day or anything. You got a call, we got to.
There's nothing you can have anybody up on anyway. Here's an idea. Why don't you tell them to mind their business and we'll mind ours, Sergeant?
That's why I'm talking to, or asked you to tell me what I can do.
Oh, yes, indeed. This punk is going to do real well in the frauditing game because he has a smart mouth and he can't shut it for more than a minute at a time. He's not finished yet, though. Yeah, I just don't understand why these guys watch YouTube videos and all of a sudden they say, hey, I can do that. Right.
It's none of your damn business. We can go into any public building we want to and it's none of your damn business.
avoid this happening again in the future.
So what? A constitutionally protected activity can in no way be construed as a crime, turned into a crime.
Try to.
You're taking pictures of mailboxes and you might be breaking into them. Oh, yeah.
I've been worried about that. They didn't say that we were. We're going to back off a little.
Just walk up and just start running people's license plates just to be running people's license plates?
You better study up on your Supreme Court law, sonny boy, because the Supreme Court, which is the law of the land, yeah, they said that it's legal for police to run license plates without a reason. That's why so many cities that you go to today, you're greeted with license plate readers up on the poles. No doubt about it, sonny boy. So you shut your mouth. Can you do that? Can you shut your mouth?
I was going to make a suggestion to you. Our common police courthouse has a lot of artwork on the walls, and it is inside the courtroom. So if that's what you're interested in, you may want to make arrangements through the court.
I don't really go into the court.
Okay.
You're not allowed to video in the courtrooms anyway.
Judges don't. I don't like that.
Well, they're historical buildings, and if you call, they'll set up a time where the judge isn't in session.
Okay, I might come back.
So are you going to identify, or are you just going to stand there looking stupid
Just
too?
maybe give our dispatch a heads up that you're going to be taking pictures of
Deputy?
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
You
No, most people
don't,
don't,
we
but
might
again,
come to the sheriff's department just to look at around there. I don't know.
there is some
It
artwork.
probably won't be today, but
There is some artwork in the front hallway of the sheriff's office that has the original sheriff's building.
that would be fascinating.
Notice how the sheriff's deputy is not concerned at all about this kid, his camera, or his questions. Now he's going to get the 3rd degree. Name and badge, name and badge. Hey, I'm talking to you, gray hair. Yeah, I tell you what, man, the guy is super cool. Cool as ice.
I'm so sorry.
So just so you know, when a disabled person walks up to you and asks you for your name and badge number, you should really identify yourself, because there are those of us out here who are visually impaired. I'm talking to you, gray hair.
76.
Name and badge
We're gonna
number.
let you get on about your business. We'll let dispatch know you're going to be in the municipal building in case we
Name and badge number.
You need to go to 324 North 11th Street. 324 North 11th Street.
Watch it, asshole.
Well, now, I think you would agree that this kid has the makings to be a fine frauditor. Wouldn't you say so? Well, that was the end of the video after he called the man a name. And notice the man never spoke a word the entire time. He just stood there. That's really pissing off the frauditor. Hey, let's watch his very first video where he went to City Hall and got arrested by the sheriff. I don't know if it was this guy, but he was definitely arrested. Let's roll that clip, shall we?
This is income tax.
Now, this is groundbreaking production, isn't it, good people? I'm telling you, we want to see those things that are hanging on the wall. That's called disseminating public information to his viewers. He must have some dumbass viewers. Anyway, the fireworks are about ready to begin. Let's continue.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad, thank you.
How can I help you?
Just taking some pictures and video.
Some of the stuff in here is confidential.
Okay.
What's it for? What's it for?
And the onus would be on you to keep it confidential.
Yeah, but who are you with?
Myself.
Yeah, you can't do that in here, okay? Yeah, I sure can.
No, sir, there's confidential information
we'll get in
here.
trouble.
There's documents on the counters that have people's names and social securities that you could zoom in on.
And you can turn that over.
No, I need you to put that away.
Yeah.
It seems as though everyone uses the word onus these days. And little Lana, that's right, Lunatic Lana was the first one to use that word. I never heard anyone use that word before her. Yeah, here she is being kicked out. Oh, I love it. Look at her. Or him. That's a big hand for a woman, isn't it? Anyway, this lad is not going to listen so well. But the sheriff will show up soon. That's when the fireworks really begin.
Sir, I need to ask you to walk out of this office, please.
I will when I'm done getting my shots.
No, I need you to do it now. Please. I need you to please leave.
Yeah, I will.
Sir.
There's no recording.
Yeah, when I'm
in
done
here.
getting my pictures.
No, sir, there's confidential information in here
And
that
you
you
can
cannot
cover
be.
it up.
No,
You can cover it up.
You can't cover it up because if you zoom in on it at home, you have people's social security numbers and other information that you cannot have.
Right, and you can, like I said, you can turn it over. The onus is on you
No.
to keep that information
No.
private, not me.
It is your responsibility.
Nah.
Notice how the Frauditor says, "Oh, I'll leave when I'm finished. I'm not finished yet." This is because Mommy and Daddy didn't pay enough attention to this lad when he was a child, and now he's turned out to be a full-size brat. This is what happens in life, but it's not the fault of Mommy and Daddy. They were probably working 2 jobs apiece to keep the family together.
Well, you've spun around a couple times since I've been here.
Yeah.
I think you got
And it was
everything
more
you
than
need. Come
that.
on out.
Who are you with, sir? Are you with
He's
the company?
with
Myself.
himself.
I'm with myself.
But what's your purpose?
To exercise my right
Sir,
to
you
be able to
cannot
take
zoom
pictures
in
and
on our
videos
desks.
Jeanette, just come on out.
in public places. Is this not publicly accessible? The
Hey,
public doesn't come in here.
Tax office got a gentleman in here that,
If I can see it, I can record it.
recording
No, sir.
with his
Yes,
phone.
ma'am. You can't trespass the eyes.
Zooming into things that
I'm not going to argue with you.
Good, because you don't know. You've been misinformed.
If he can see it, he can record it. All right, would somebody please poke one of these Frauditors in the eye so they can't see? Because then we can definitely trespass their eyes that way. I know that seems rather radical, but it seems like a fine solution to me.
Stupid. If you have confidential information in here, you might want to turn that over.
How about if we turn you over, Frauditor? Over, upside down, and inside out. Yeah, how about if we do that? Yeah, right. I think we should do that.
Well, he's in our office now, then where you normally sit.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible.
Video. Okay, all righty. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
The sheriff's deputy's already been outside. Is this not City Hall?
This is City Hall.
And it's not publicly accessible?
City Hall is always publicly accessible.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I should leave a public building because why?
You should leave, numbnuts, because you're being asked to. Apparently this office is not open to the general public. But your tax dollars paid for it, didn't they, sonny boy? Do you have a real job? I highly doubt it. That's why you're doing this YouTube gig, isn't it? Right.
I don't know you're allowed to record when there's confidential material.
Right. And the onus is on you to keep that information confidential. You can turn it over, you know, but as far as somebody coming in and taking pictures and video, it's not illegal, sir.
Okay. Am I arguing with you?
It's a constitutionally protected
Just saying
activity.
You cannot zoom in on people's desks and take confidential information.
If I can walk up to your desk and I can look at this piece of paper, I can record that piece of paper. What the eyes can see, the camera can see. It's not against the law.
Okay.
It's not illegal.
Okay.
Okay? I do this all over the place.
So let me understand this. Yeah, the people are supposed to turn over every piece of paper they have laying out so that you can record what's on their desk. And what else did he say? He does this all over the place. That's funny because this is the first time I ever heard of him, and there's not that many videos on his channel. He must be a YouTube law expert. He's been watching Chili de Castro. Well, we all know where he's at right now.
Enjoy making people uncomfortable?
Quite, you know, your comfort doesn't trump my civil rights. We have 5 elements of the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States.
I just asked
Speech,
do you
press.
I just asked, do you not mind making people just personally feel uncomfortable?
Why are you uncomfortable? Aren't there cameras in here?
No, the girls across the hall were uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For a reason to come
They
get
just,
us.
they didn't know. They didn't know, and I'm surprised there's not training on journalists, for auditors, folks that come in and take pictures and videos. I was being very quiet.
That was just me asking you a personal question. If you know, you've made them personally uncomfortable, not so much professionally uncomfortable, personally uncomfortable.
Right.
And I'm just asking you, why do you push that? I mean, I understand the rights to.
I walked in, I said hello.
Now, Sonny Boy said there were 5 elements to the First Amendment, but he only named 2 of them. Is it possible he doesn't know the other 3? You better study up, Sonny Boy. And then what did he say? I don't care about people's feelings. They don't trump my civil rights. Oh, that's a good attitude to go through life with, Sonny Boy.
They got bent out of shape, and I tried to explain to them, ma'am, the onus isn't on me to keep anything that's on your desk confidential. The onus is on you. You can take whatever papers are out and turn them over. It's just the same, sir. If I walked in there and I didn't have this camera in my hand and I walked up to that desk and I happened to look down at Social Security number, how do you know I don't have a photographic memory?
Deputy McCabe from the Sheriff's Office, you need to leave now.
Hey.
You need to leave now. I'm not going to discuss this. If you want to go to the fire or the Sheriff's Office and get arrested, stay here.
For being in a public...
You got the opportunity to leave now. I'm not discussing it.
For being in a public...
Get out of the building now.
Hey.
Go.
Don't assault me.
Go.
Don't
I'm not
assault
assaulting.
me.
I'm telling you
Sir,
leave.
Please.
You want to go to the Sheriff's
Take your
Office?
hands off me.
Do you want to go to the Sheriff's Office?
Now, the lad has been given plenty of opportunity to leave the building, but he wants to stay. He wants to stay in the worst kind of way and exercise his civil rights. Well, that's not going to be good for the lad. Now, please pardon me as I have to lower the volume as he yells and screams as he's being pushed down the steps by the sheriff. Let's continue.
Take your hands off me.
I said you're leaving.
Take your hands off me. Don't push me down the stairs. Don't push me down the stairs.
You're going to jail. You're under arrest.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
Constitutional...
I ordered you to leave and you didn't.
A public building.
Turn around.
A public building?
Turn around.
A public building?
Now you're going to get it for...
Sir.
You're going to get arrested for resisting arrest.
I wasn't resisting. What was I resisting? I'm in a public place.
You're not complying. Put your hands on the wall. Now stay right there.
I'm in a public place.
Oh, Sonny Boy, you wanted to play the FAFO game. Well, every time that Frauditors and Anarchists play the FAFO game, they win stupid prizes, such as getting arrested. And that's exactly what happened to you. Let's listen in a little bit more, shall we?
What's your name?
Deputy McKay.
What's your badge number?
206.
Thank you, Deputy. And so, I'm not allowed to be in a public building?
You're going to get.
I thought you said you were
You're
a
in deep
deputy.
shit. I am. Now you've assaulted a police officer.
You attacked me.
Well, good people, that's where the video ended abruptly. Oh, dearie me, the lad wants names and badge numbers while he's got handcuffs on, and then somehow or another he assaulted the sheriff? That's not good at all, sonny boy. I don't know, I hope you got a lot of clicks and views on that, because you're going to need it for bail money, no doubt. At any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, sonny boy. I'll keep a close eye on your channel to see if you do anything else stupid. Cheers to that. Well, now, I've decided to make this a triple feature today. Let's go ahead and watch Grandma get arrested at the City Hall there in Iowa. This is her very first arrest. I mean, his very first arrest. Roll that clip.
Grandma just loves educating on the Constitution. We have rights out here, and Grandma's going to stand up every single time. Even if she needs her cane or walker, Grandma's going to stand up for her rights. They could violate Grandma's rights as long as they don't violate yours. That's all that matters.
If you're really concerned about our First Amendment American rights, why are you dressed up as a clown? Oh, that's right, because you have no common sense, no common courtesy, and no common decency. Please carry on.
Eventually. Oh, how we doing, darling? Grandma's just checking out this wonderful building. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Grandma's having a great day today. Look at this. This building is magnificent.
Cannot go back to the back, though.
Oh, is there signage? Is there signs or something?
Well, it's just where the city inspectors go.
Oh. But there's no signs? So there would have to be a sign. I'm going to walk in just because there's not, but Grandma will be gone in a matter of seconds, darling.
Common sense would dictate that if you don't work there, you don't go into unauthorized areas. And that clearly is unauthorized. You must be a real moron. Oh, did your mother drop you on your head when you were a child?
We can't go back there. Hi there.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Can I help you with something?
Oh, yes. You want to show me around, darling?
Nope, you can't go back. Those are just offices. You need
Oh, pish posh, patty wash. You know what I mean, darling?
Yep.
Oh, son of a gun. I'm just going to have to zoom in back here. Grandma needs she's doing an investigation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super top secret. Grandma can't really tell you, but
All right.
yeah, I gotta get some protocols.
Nope, that's okay. There's nothing back there you really need to see.
Oh, I need to though, darling. Ah, she's raping me. Molestation. Don't touch me.
Frauditor, I find your use of words very offensive. Rape and molestation are very serious issues. You shut your mouth and go home. Oh, that's right. You'll be arrested soon. Not to worry.
Okay, then you're going to have to go back that way. That's all I'm asking.
Well, I'm just looking over here, sweetie.
You don't need to call me sweetie.
Oh, it's okay, sugar.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay, darling.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
I'm not going to touch you, believe me.
Oh, you already did. Grandma liked it, though, so.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, it's not enough. You can get out of Grandma's face. You have the same hair as Grandma, except a little browner.
Hey, so this is the Flex Your Freedoms YouTube channel?
Hey, I'm popular.
No, we just have people who are watching your live stream right now. You can see there's nothing.
Uh-oh. Is there over 160 people watching us?
Oh my goodness, 160 people. You are popular, Grandma. Not.
Do we look about the same with our hair?
No. There's people.
Do we look the same, darling?
No.
Okay. Are you hungry? Are you speaking Spanish? Did you say what in Spanish? Okay. Oh, you're silly, sweetie.
I've already told you.
Oh, Grandma doesn't care what you say. Grandma only follows the law.
Well, then we can get them involved if you'd like us.
Oh, go for it, sweetie. Grandma knows what she's doing. I don't think you do, though.
No.
Don't call dispatch. Please don't. Grandma's scared. Oh, son of a gun. Grandma's just getting some footage.
Yeah, some footage. Speaking of footage, you need a foot that's well placed on a certain part of your body. No doubt. Oh, we would love to see that.
Who is she?
Doesn't matter.
Krista Bailey. She's the office coordinator. Oh, Krista, Grandma loves you, darling. Grandma loves Krista. She's a good woman's. Oh, now look at that. Oh. You want some Mary Jane, darling? You want some Mary Jane with Grandma? What are you doing? What are you doing, young lady? What is she doing? You're messing up my camera.
Just waiting for you to leave.
Oh, I gotta get my footage first, silly, then I'll leave.
Has anyone yet figured out how this blubbering bird brain is protecting our American rights? Answer? He's not. Please stop. Oh, my head hurts.
Oh, come on, darling. I gotta get Krista Bailey. She's the best worker in the whole building. How am I gonna get video of Krista Bailey? Oh, you're being silly, darling. You're being a silly. Oh. Come on, darling. Let me just get some unblocked footage and I'll leave, sweetie. Come on. All right, Grandma's had enough. Grandma's going to have some Mary Jane in this very office. She doesn't care anymore. Grandma's having that Mary Jane. Oh, there's the police. Watch this. I'll show you, darling. Oh, how we doing, darling? Hey, look, it's the LT, sweetie.
The officer appears to be amused by all this. But make no mistake, he's there to do a job, and Grandma will soon be going to jail.
Look, Grandma's having... Hold on, Grandma. Did you want some Mary Jane while Grandma's here?
Nope. All I ask you to do is move along. They're asking you to leave the office, please.
Yeah, Grandma doesn't move unless if she breaks the law.
You are in an office. You're disturbing their business.
I'm not disturbing anything. Standing still, recording's not disturbing. You need to look at 719.1 through 9. Look it up. Grandma knows the law. Uh-oh, does Grandma know? Grandma does. Yeah, that's 719.1 through 9. So what is it? Which one? 1 through 9, tell me.
We can go ahead and rest here.
Yeah, you can if you want, but guess what? Grandma's not disrupting anybody. She can come into a public building and record, right?
You may be able to record certain parts in public, but not all buildings have to allow you to record. Policies in place will prevent you from recording. Now, in this case, a policy does trump law. So learn what you're talking about. Go home, little boy.
These two ladies are working in the office. They'd ask you to leave. They are officials.
Guess what?
They can ask you.
No, they can't. I have to commit a crime to get trespassed from a public building, right?
No.
Oh, I do. No, that's not how it works, buddy. That's not how it works. So Grandma can go into any public building. So check this out. Grandma can go into any public building she wants. She can record. No, she can't. It has to be lawful unless if you want a lawsuit. You can arrest me all you want. I'll let you. Just know that you'll get owned in court. And that's a risk that I come here knowing that can happen anytime. And guess what? You're welcome to do it, but Grandma doesn't back down from anything. Grandma's going to get her footage of Krista Bailey in here, and then Grandma's going to go about her business. She's not going to block me. There's no restricted access sign. Grandma's done nothing wrong but recording me cordial, and it's all on camera. So tell me the evidence that you have. Reasonably articulate it. The evidence in which I've broken the law.
A few things to make note of here. First, you can be trespassed from a public building. That's a fallacy to think you cannot be. Secondly, that's why frauditors do this. They hope to get arrested and then claim, false arrest charges. And lastly, I love when frauditors say, can you articulate a reasonable suspicion? Shut your mouth. Oh, I have such a headache from this man.
Disturbing the peace is by the definition of those that make a complaint.
That's not. 719.1 through 9. Look it up.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Are you going to leave or not?
After I get my footage, I'll leave. You can't block me in public. She's physically blocking me. She's put hands on me. This is a public building. This is a public building. Go for it. There's over 170 people watching you live. Go for it.
I'm asking them.
You just want to walk back there?
Yes, that's all I wanted.
Personal information.
I'm not gonna get. That's the onus is on you guys to block that. So the onus is on you. What you could have done is have a restricted access sign on this door that would prevent me from going in. Correct?
Everybody else just says, hey.
Well, I don't deal with feelings. I don't deal with feelings. I deal with the law. Well, I don't care. Your guys are crybaby feelings. Is he a feelings police?
The feelings police? I never heard of such a thing. And speaking of crybabies, you remind me of another crybaby on YouTube. Let's take a quick look at him.
She spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face. Right now she spit in my face. I got it on camera.
If you want.
Feelings police. Feelings police. Guess what? I have rights as an American. There's many men and women who have died for these rights, right? Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Exactly. So let me do the First Amendment protected activity. There is no restricted sign. She's already put hands on me. This is all, oh really? Guess what? Video doesn't lie. She knows she did too. Yeah. It's on here.
I asked you to leave.
Yes, exactly. Thanks for admitting it.
I asked you to leave.
So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to record for another minute longer because you delayed me. I could have been in and out just like I was everywhere beforehand, right? Until you blocked me and then put hands on me because you don't know that people can record from public, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue recording until I feel like it's necessary for me to leave. What you can do, you could either follow the law and the Constitution of the rights that we have under the First Amendment, or you can unlawfully arrest me.
I'm only speaking for myself, but I vote for arrest. Anybody else out there second that?
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Move's yours. Make it. And you will be in a lawsuit as well if you...
I don't feel that he needs to go back there for...
I can go back there. There's no signage. I can record public officials. Go for it. The choice is yours. Watch this, guys. Grandma doesn't back down. Grandma doesn't back down from unlawful behavior. Grandma's going to record in public buildings because guess what? She can, because guess what? There's men and women who have died for these rights that we have. You can't just make this China just because you don't like our freaking camera. This ain't China, bro. This is America. Respect those that made the ultimate sacrifice, yeah. So what's the move, Captain? Or Lieutenant, I should say.
It's up to them.
Well, guess what? Grandma ain't moving.
Did you hear what the buffoon just said? Grandma ain't moving. Oh, it sounds like you could do with a little bit of the Glenn Serio English course. Tell them all about it, Glenn.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English.
Grandma's going to record till she's done recording. Grandma will be out before the building closes. Grandma knows her rights and knows the law. Grandma will help educate you if you don't. Remember, 719.1 through 9. Articulate that evidence reasonably to me. I didn't think so. Yeah, you don't care about the Constitution, huh? It's these rights we have as Americans, buddy. You got to know them, you got to understand them, and you got to protect them, even if you don't like what I'm doing. Because guess what? We can't have this country turn into freaking China because you want to enforce feelings, right? You ain't feelings police, you're law enforcement. So let's start acting like it, right? Hey, Grandma ain't doing nothing wrong. Grandma's following the law. She's doing a First Amendment protected activity, for crying out loud. There's no restricted signs. Oh, wait, that means she can go back there. Uh-oh, does Grandma know what she's talking about? Does Grandma know 719.1 through 9? Uh-oh, Grandma does, because Grandma's smart.
No, wait just a minute. Grandma's smart? No, Grandma's a smart ass. If Grandma were smart, he or she, whichever the case may be, would find a real job and stop this frauditing. By the way, you keep talking about people dying for our American rights. I wonder if you served in the military. Most likely not.
I come here for a reason. Yeah.
What is it that you want?
Guess what? I'll tell you. I go around. I want him. If he wants, he can arrest me. He can certainly do it, and I won't. I'll say nothing. And I'll tell you. No, I won't. I'll tell you. So
back up a little bit. Tell me what you want to do, and we can.
All I wanted to do. I would have been gone so long ago. I've been in every single room. So check this out. If there was a restricted sign there, I could still go up to the door and record, but I can't go past. However, yes, all I did. All right, listen.
No.
Listen, young man.
No, stop.
No, I ain't listening to you.
What is it that you would like to do and that they're...
To record in public. I was going to walk back there briefly for maybe 10 seconds.
Here's the deal. Very simply put, the city administrator is wanting you gone from the property.
For what crime? For what crime?
Disturbing the peace.
Yeah, disturbing the police. Show me the evidence to that. Show me the evidence. The evidence is all here.
That's the only thing you've been correct about today, Frauditor. You certainly do have all the evidence on your camera. You have been causing a disturbance, no doubt about it, and you're impeding these people from working right now. You have 5 people standing there, and they're just looking at you. Shut your mouth, go downstairs, be arrested. Have a nice day.
Or you can leave.
Make your move. I'm going to watch in here first.
Let's go.
Make your move. What you going to do?
Place you under arrest.
All right, then do it.
Let's go.
No, I'm gonna record until you place me under arrest.
I just did. You're under arrest.
All right, there we go. He put me under arrest. That was dumb. Get your chief. Give me your supervisor now.
I am one.
No, you're not. You're the lieutenant. Give me your supervisor.
Talk to the chief tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna get your supervisor now. He's still on duty.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Why is he getting off duty early then?
It's off at 3. It's after 3.
Well, you just earned yourself a lawsuit, buddy.
Okay.
And guess what? You should actually learn the law and the Constitution, right? It would help you out a lot. Because congratulations, you just arrested a combat vet grandma that's a First Amendment auditor.
Oh my goodness, he just said he's a combat veteran. Oh, that's lovely. I wonder if you acted like that when you were stationed somewhere. Probably not. And if you did, they punked you. Oh, hey, well, you got what you wanted anyway. You get to file a lawsuit, right, brother?
Knows her rights. How does it feel? Huh? What's your badge number?
907.
907. What's your last name, Lieutenant? M-O-T-T-O. What's your first name?
B-I-N-C.
What is it? B-I-N what?
B-I-N-C.
Vince. Vince is his first name. Just arrested me at the Parks and Rec building.
Oh, that's City Hall.
Yeah, in the City Hall, but that's the bottom side's Parks and Rec. Well, that was a bad decision you made. I could have just been educated. I've been in a cordial matter my whole experience. And guess what? Camera doesn't lie. You have over 213 people watching you.
Have you put it down for a second just so I can check the pockets?
Yeah, go for it, bro. I mean, you already... Let me turn this around. All right.
Okay.
I'm sure the lieutenant is shaking in his boots right now with 213 people watching your silly live stream. And notice how the frauditor sets the camera up so he can document himself being arrested. You're pitiful, bro. You're pitiful.
Are you a local resident?
Grandma doesn't answer questions because you fucked that one up.
Okay.
Grandma could have been cordial the whole way. No, until Grandma commits a crime or if you place her under arrest, right?
No, I just did.
Well, guess what? Then there's an ID that I have, huh?
Okay, where?
I don't know. You have to find it. Grandma doesn't answer questions. It's in my pants somewhere. I don't know. And if you want Grandma to look, she'll look, but Grandma ain't touching nothing.
Okay. Well, let me just pat you down there and make sure.
I have Mary Jane in my pocket, by the way.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in this one.
This one here?
Yes, this one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to remove this?
Well, yeah. Okay. That's Mary Jane?
Yes. You want one? It's molasses and peanut butter, dude.
Well, you can have it back. Put it right back in here. Do you want it back in your pocket?
No, if you want one, you could have it.
No, it's I don't know.
You should know, man. You should be on our side. I'm looking for you guys to do great.
Put it back in there for you.
I'm looking for you to do great. That's it.
And
I don't
where was
provoke
your ID?
anybody.
I know it's a little difficult to hear, but the Frauditor just said, I don't provoke anyone. That's the entire purpose of your existence, Frauditor. You try to provoke people just to get into the situation you're in now so you can file a frivolous lawsuit and get some go-away money. That's what you do best.
All right, turn off. Change money back, please. Thank you. Yep. Grandma doesn't back down, gentlemen. Grandma knows her rights. You can unlawfully arrest me 1,000 times. Just know it's unlawful. Just know it's unlawful. You got it? You double locking it?
I am. Not too tight, are they?
No, that's okay.
After several more minutes expire and the lieutenant is satisfied that the bloody idiot has no contraband on him, he talks the lieutenant into placing the camera in the back seat of the squad car while it's still on. What a narcissistic sociopath this idiot is.
Hey boys, grandma's going to jail. Help! Help!
We'll put the rest of it up here, okay?
Alright. Look, grandma already has her jumpsuit on, so she doesn't need to change.
This guy is a real clown, and apparently he does this for clicks and views on his YouTube channel. I did watch a live stream of him one time, and he had donations that were unbelievable. People throwing out $50 and $100 bills at a time. For what? This guy's a clown. Yeah, I guess if you like to watch clowns, that's up to you. But if you enjoy watching me expose idiots like this one, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, man.
Actually,
no, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.